And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you are watching Elder Kings 2. Now, this series, me doing this today, was a little bit of a last-minute decision, if I'm being totally honest. I was originally supposed to be putting up more Elden Ring today, but I ran into an issue in that I was not able to get Elden Ring to launch. The anti-cheat software that it uses kept crashing. So I had to very quickly switch gears and find something else I could do instead. And this ended up being a pretty easy choice, really. So, in the last episode, we waged a couple of more wars for some more expansion. Most of them went fine, but one of the wars that we had down here against Fairgile, for their capital, incidentally, did not go great. And we ended up having to actually pay for mercenaries in order to win that war. But we did win it. On another note, unfortunately, we've been getting a little shafted in terms of expansion options from people who aren't our size. As there are a bunch of minor Nordic dudes up north that we could have popped off before, but now they've all been annexed by Bruma. And we can't do as I was originally planning and go after Caractacus because as they are allied with Bruma, which will bring them into the war. Now, at present, I am fabricating some claims on Skingrad because I want to be able to take out some of... I want to be able to grab some of their land in a war. They have a reasonably sized army, so compared to us, unlike a lot of times, it would not be the quick and easy shit that we've been doing so well with recently. Let's see, crops for over here in this region, though, is pretty open for us to go to war against them. The Protectorate of the Heartlands. I'm just looking at stuff right now to try and figure out what we can and use. And basically, Virtue and Correctorus are the only parts of the Protectorate of the Heartlands we can really do anything against. We're gonna have to keep pushing against our neighbors, but until we get those claims on Skingrad, not really a lot of wars we can wage. Because we have truces with a lot of our neighbors as it happens. I could fight Calovia, but that would be for a single county. which is not great. Although we could go to war with these guys if we wanted the entirety of Arasarok over here, that bit they very recently conquered. However, we'd still have to fight Caractacus as well. And they have a tiny bit of our de jure land. It's not much and not enough to bother with. Unfortunately, Kermala down here, for some reason, we cannot make a claim against in that sense. But they're basically surrounded by us. It's us and Skingrad, their borders, so I think going after them next makes the most logical sense. So we will take their capital now and reduce them to a one-province minor. Time for war. Everyone, time for war. They want to run away like a little bitch. See? I'm gonna split our army in half. Having that many troops laying siege like this is not a great idea. We'll just take losses from attrition. My primary heirs of the wrong dynasty. Apparently. Because our attempt to elect our 8-year-old daughter is not going to plan. I'm definitely gonna have to change the political system here. Because that is unacceptable to me. These guys are only a 2-province minor though, so if I'm being honest... And... Oh ho ho! Hang on a second. Let me get a look at something here. County of Valastrius. Yes! Claim it all. That right there is what we'll be laying claim to now. Because our chancellor, sorry, our high priest has done such a good job, we can claim the entire viscounty. Rather than just a single piddly little county. All will be mine. Ha ha ha. Now, what I was trying to do before is send this army here to go deal with those besiegers. So there. And now, the next thing I want to do is... Let's see. See, we have a claim. I'm trying to check this to see where we should send our chancellor next. We have a claim on Valastrius and Wooden Hand here. So here, Duchy of Wooden Hand. Here, Duchy of Wooden Hand does not exist yet, unfortunately. Which is why I wasn't able to claim the whole thing. However, my High Priest can continue fabricating claims. We'll get a few more claims, because that's going to be my next war target right there, because Skingrad, we can now claim a very significant portion of their territory as being rightfully ours. I mean, it's a fabricated claim and it's all bullshit, and everybody knows this. Still, we've chased them away. What's going on? Oh, nothing, it was just stuttering, that's all. We've taken some losses from attrition, but honestly, a lot better than it could have been. We won that siege and took the Duke's son prisoner. So, Virtue has low control. And now, we can get the thing that I've been aiming for. Well, now, sappers. This will give us slightly more siege progress, which is very nice because that will make our sieges go faster. And now, as it happens, we don't even need to lay siege to their last province. They're so small, and we have their leader's heir as a captive. So he's all of a sudden willing to give up half his kingdom. But he insists on being a twat about it. With that, though, we will disband the army, and we need to get someone else to govern Karmala for us, because that puts us over our limit. Let's see. This dude is content. That means he will never attempt to rise up against us in any capacity. Therefore, he is a great vassal. Content people really are the best vassals, because they will never oppose you, and they will always be amazingly loyal. Yes. Karmala is now on its deathbed, and as soon as that truce wears off, we will attack and conquer them. The Duchy of Dirich here. Sorry about that. I had a stink bug land in my hair and I got kind of distracted for a second there. As I was saying, Dirich over here, we still have a truce with and will for a good bit. In fact, the easiest way for me to actually check on this is we can see our truces right here. Truce with Virtue ends in 2 years. Karmala that's still 5 years. Dirich, we still have a 3-year truce. And Fairgile down there, who gave us such issues before. That's still got 4 years on it. We could go after the Abbey of the Eight if we wanted to. But that would just give us more of a border with Skingrad with those guys. Right now, what I think we're actually going to do is nothing. We're going to wait to get a couple more claims on Skingrad fabricated, and then we will go to war with them. Skingrad. You're on my list. Apparently, we can only declare war for one of those. That's infuriating. So, is that telling me I can't just do press all claims? That's stupid. I used to always press every claim in war. Is that not a thing you can do in Crusader Kings 3? Sorry, but outside of this mod, I haven't played CK3 much, so I really don't know. I mean, it's a whole duchy, which is nice, but I would have liked to get more. Because I'm a greedy motherfucker. Let's see. So I will wait on those claims, just do other things in the meantime, fight other wars. Because I'm hoping if we get enough claims, we'll have the opportunity to press them all at once, rather than having to wait. This could be a completely stupid thing to do, but whatever. I'm doing it anyways. So, just wait to get a couple more claims. Let's see. And one of our vassals has arrived to pledge homage. That's nice. Announced as soon as he's ushered before us, kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Protectorate. As the Baron Otis stands, he stumbles awkwardly. The court gasps in unison as he falls, then sprawled at my feet, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Well, Your oaths are all that matter to me, really. Just don't try to murder me or betray me, and we're good. I didn't expect him to be the master at court etiquette. I mean, we put a commoner in charge there, after all. For his ethics and such, more than anything else, really. So I kind of expected something like that. So, let's see. Cropsford. We could go after some of these outlying places. And try and get some more territory that way. But I think we actually just want to wait on our claims down here. In the meantime, though, I will hold court. We haven't done that yet. We've been off fighting so many military campaigns, we haven't held court yet. We'll have to spend some prestige doing that. Well, sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. And we will gesture the first in line to approach. My vassal, Prior Venorius, can barely contain his rage, erupting. Something must be done about that Colovian outsider. He gesticulates wildly. I've had quite enough of Viscount Ilnori and his ridiculous customs. Starting fights at every opportunity, the brutes. It is time for your foreign subjects to adopt the mores of their betters. Let's see here. And this gives us 4 options. Our nobility must be Heartlander. We gain dread and stress because we are just. Cultural acceptance between Heartlander and Colovians decreases. The Prior likes us more, but every non-Heartlander vassal gets really ticked off at us. And every Colovian county will be harder to integrate. Though it's possible that the Viscount could agree with us and adopt the Heartlander culture, but we probably have a lot of Heartlander vassals. Sorry. Heartlander? Colovian. Probably have a lot of Colovian vassals, so that's really not worth it to potentially convert a single vassal, if you ask me. Second, also there's much you could learn from other traditions. Increased cultural acceptance. 40% chance of cultural tensions being eased. 60% our platitudes are dismissed and we just lose prestige. Heartlander or no, Ilnori is a loyal vassal. Which does not much of anything. the Prior will like us less, Viscount Ilnori will like us more. Which is ironic because Viscount Ilnori, if you remember, right at the start of this campaign, we actually deposed him and put our vassal, the Baroness of Ash, in charge instead. The fact that this guy kind of likes us is amusing, given that we actually deposed and overthrew him and reduced him to a baron. And he managed to get his back by fighting a civil war against his new overlord, but didn't win his independence or anything because he's not stupid. And we crushed him back then, so why wouldn't we do it again? Other than that, though, there's also the Heartlands is a land of many people. Every non-Heartlander vassal likes us more, but quite a number of our vassals will lose some amount of opinion of us. Most of these people like us just fine. Honestly, given the fact that the Prior has a plus 76 opinion of us and Ilnori has plus 23, I'm inclined to go with this one. Heartlander or no, Ilnori is a loyal vassal, because it minimizes the loss of opinion among the people who are already not very fond of us. And the Prior will get over it in time. He's a loyal vassal. Deal with it. My Imperial Battle Mage is approaching. With a straighter posture than usual and visibly eager about what she has to say. My liege, the people in your realm need the occasional joyous gathering where they can forget their stresses. I would gladly finance a feast, even if held under your name, as it's for the good of the Heartlands, though I would duly expect a favor in recompense. Let's see. If we say yes, we get 200 gold, and hosting a feast will boost our court grandeur, and our battle mage gains a weak hook on us. So she can use that to call into favors and stuff. We could just say no, she likes us less. Which is not a massive deal, but because we have high diplomacy, this initiates a diplomacy challenge, which has a 78% chance of she agrees for no need for a favor. 21% she disagrees and withdraws the offer to pay, and loses opinion of us. I'm going to try the diplomacy challenge and see if we can get around having to owe her a favor. Perhaps we can arrange something more agreeable, And that did not work out to our favor. She withdraws her offer to pay. That's not great. My vassal, Viscount Manilius, and my steward, Viscount Ilnori, stand in front of me, bickering as usual about the best politics for our country. War is the only way to make a country rich and powerful, states Manilius assertedly. Only in peace can a country grow and prosper, retorts Ilnori. This time, however, they expect me to take a position. And we have three options here. Our people are proud warriors, not cowardly peasants. Nori likes us less, Manilius likes us more. They're about the same for how they feel about us, honestly. Only peace and bring us prosperity. basically the reverse, and we gain 50 stress because we are ambitious. We only do what I decide. They both like us less, but it's a smaller hit. And given how the two of them feel about us right now in general, I think we'll go for that one. Plus, from a role-playing perspective, Marius really would not be too impressed by the fact that his vassals, who have sworn to obey his commands and do what he says, are trying to tell him what to do and imply that they know the best foreign policy for the Heartlands more so than he does. And he's more than a little offended by that, so the both of you fuck off. We do what I want, when I want, how I want. End of discussion. And that's the end of our holding court. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend to elsewhere. Others remain talking amongst themselves at the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. And my business is done here. Our court audience ends, and we can't hold court again for about another 5 years. And with that, I think we will leave it here. There was slightly less accomplished than in most episodes, but given this is a last minute thing, literally done because I couldn't get Elden Ring to launch properly, I think things are going quite well. So, I hope you'll join me next time, when we will probably be waging war on Skingrad, though for how much territory will really depend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.